What's going on, everyone? So we're going to talk about Pinterest and Pinterest earnings. Yet another company kind of plummeting when they released those numbers. They fell 12%, but hold on. Stock price is starting to recover. I'm going to cover the stock chart in a minute, but what we're going to go ahead and do is read a couple of the headlines, see some of the numbers, see exactly what's going on here, and is there any area of opportunity to kind of make some money? Is it a buy or is it a hold? You're going to want to kind of see what I got going on the charts before we kind of get into that, right? So let's go ahead and go over to the other screen here. Pinterest shares plunge as much as 12% on fourth quarter revenue miss and a weak forecast, right? It seems to be kind of the same, right? We keep getting misses, we getting weak forecasts. People are saying that, the forecasts are not weak. Some people are saying forecasts are horrible. What are you thought? What are your guys' thoughts? If you guys have been listening to any of the conference calls here, personally for me, the outlooks don't look great, right? They really don't. Okay. I'll just be honest. If I can put all BS aside, and again, I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear. I'm just a day trader. I trade options, weekly expirations. I don't really care if the stock goes up or down, right? It doesn't really matter to me. I just want to make a small piece of the pie. So I'm going to be a momentum trader, trade the technicals. But again, everyone smiles a lot bigger when, stocks are going higher. It always seems like the sun is, shining a lot brighter when things are going up, right? Everyone is in a piss poor mood when stocks are going down. Of course, it's just human nature, right? I would never, hope that someone loses all of their portfolio on stocks if the market was to continue to crash. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I do. That's not what I want. I just want to make money just like everyone else, right? So what we're looking at here, Pinterest said it expects sales in the first quarter to increase in the low single digits from a year earlier. Analysts were expecting growth between 6.9% to 614 million. The company's fourth quarter earnings report comes after digital ad companies like Facebook, Meta, right? I hate this Facebook parent company, Meta, right? Facebook. Let's just keep it one, right? Let's call it, for my sake of my videos, let's just call it Meta, right? That's what it is. Meta and Google parent Alphabet reported bad numbers. Okay, so Amazon's digital advertising unit represented a bright spot during the fourth quarter, with sales jumping over 19% year over year. Okay, we see that. So Pinterest down 12%, revenue 877 million versus 886. So we missed a little bit there. Earnings 29 cents per share versus the 27 cents expected, right? So Pinterest said it expects sales in the first quarter to increase low single digits, right? We got that the first time. Analysts were expecting growth between 6.9. Okay, we already got that from the first time. I hate how they kind of repeat information, right? We already got that from the title, from the headlines. The company says that its CFO and head of business operations, Mr. Todd, will leave the company on July 1st, 2023. So is that good or bad? Maybe the initial reaction was that's going to be bad. But when we get into the stock chart, you're going to see it starting to recover. So maybe people thought about this, they took a nap, they took a quick little power nap and they said, hey, you know what? Whoa, this is going to be good for the company, right? Sales of Pinterest fourth quarter grew 4% year over year to 877 million, while overall sales from 2022 jumped 9% year over year to 2.8 billion. Pinterest recorded a net income of 17 million in the fourth quarter, but logged a net loss of 96 million in 2022. It would be so hard to be like a CFO of one of these big companies. I mean, they're constantly spending so much money and putting so much money into these companies. And then, the sales numbers look great, but then they're still at a net loss. It's just, it would be exhausting trying to figure all of this stuff out all the time, right? So, company said that its global monthly active users increased by 4%, which is good, year over year to 450 million. Its average revenue per user in US and Canada rose 6% in the fourth quarter to $7.60 from a year ago. While the industry as a whole is facing headwinds, we are adapting quickly. I like those type of headlines from companies that kind of say that. We are adapting quickly to a changing macro environment and are committed to creating a more positive online experience, right? That's reassuring for our users and advertisers. Pinterest CEO Bill Reddy said in a statement. The company also said its chief marketing and communications officer Andrea and its chief revenue officer Bill Watkins will now report directly to Mr. Reddy. Okay, so Pinterest fourth quarter earnings come after many ad-supported companies reported tepid results, right? So a lot of these other bigger companies are saying, hey, we're not getting so much good, vibes, right? That in layman's terms, right? Meta said last week that its fourth quarter sales dropped 4% year over year to 32 billion, while Alphabet said its advertising unit logged $59 or 59 billion in fourth quarter sales, a 3.5% drop from the same quarter last year. So not good, right? So additionally, revenue in Alphabet's YouTube unit sank 8% year over year to $7.96 billion in the fourth quarter. Snap said its sales in the fourth quarter was slightly up year over year to 1.3 billion, which missed expectations by 1.31. Small miss, right? Amazon's digital advertising unit represented a bright spot during the fourth quarter, which in sales that jumping 19% to $11.6 billion, right? Pinterest reportedly laid off 150 employees last week, joining the growing list of technology companies like Meta, Google, Salesforce that have fired a ton of people in the recent months, right? In August, Elliott Management confirmed that it was Pinterest top advisor and voice support for the company's new CEO, Bill Ready, who formerly led Google's commerce business. So is Mr. Ready ready, right? Is Mr. Ready ready? Ready joined Pinterest in June of 2022, replacing longtime CEO Ben Silverman, who co-founded the company in 2010. So Mr. Silverman took a big fat paycheck and he's out of here, right? This guy's in the Caymans right now. So let me know what you guys think. Oh, let's jump into the charts real quick. We can see the recovery. So look at the massive drop here that we had. We were at a level of supply. So I got the 5-minute pulled up here. We're at a small level of supply here on the $28. Lows of all the way of $23. But we kind of consolidated here for about an hour, and then we started to get this jump. So is that because Mr. Ready is going to be taking over in June of this year? Who knows, right? Was the first initial reaction bad, and then when people started to really look at it, it's not so bad, right? Let me know what you guys think. But we're currently trading up to a high price of $27.84 in the after hours, kind of dipping down. I would say if Pinterest can stay over $26 in the after hours and pre-market session, it's going to be okay. It's going to recover, go back up. If we do start to lose $26, I can see us coming back down to 23s. But again, technicals wise, technically, we do have rising support here at the 5 and 10-day moving average. 20 and 10-day moving average. You got the 5-day up here. So as long as we stay over this Bollinger Band, we stay over the 10 here, $26, $25 area, I think Pinterest is going to be fine. It's going to recover. But let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm not going to go all in and buy Pinterest, but again, it doesn't look horrible, right? They're pretty much recovered the 12% drop that we had. We're probably only down about 2% right now, 3% max, right? So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys all in the next video.